What you're about to hear is a review of Don't You Forget About Me, an episode that sucks. The episode begins with mediocre humor before it actually begins with Lori getting a message from Fairway University, the college Lori wanted to go to in Driving Ambition. Class registration is next week, but Lori isn't exactly sure if Fairway is for her, so the family decides to tour the campus. Naturally, Leni is not amused by this news, given that Lori has been her closest sister for basically the entire show. Leni goes to Mr. Coconuts for advice, even though the advice is about Lori, so there's no one better to ask than Lori.
You must have a goddamn IQ of 160!
What a smart episode. Surely this doesn't foreshadow any other flaws with the episode. So Leni goes to the only other person who can outpace her vastly superior mind. Lily. Indeed, Lily tells Leni to sabotage the Fairway campus tour, and naturally Leni takes this superior idea. The gang gets to Fairway. At Fairway, Sergio! Yes! 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 And Ronnie Ann and Carlos are at Fairway being boring, lame, and unamusing. Not Sergio, he's godly. Anyways, Lincoln and Ronnie Ann fuck off to make skate videos like it's fucking 2008, while a tour guide prepares to show the remaining group around.
I'm your tour guide, Raj. We'll be puttering around the campus together.
Nick is paying their writers too much. Anyways, Leni tries to make Fairway look worse, all to the backdrop of jokes. First, she points out the uniforms are ugly, but Lori likes them. Then she tries to complain about the swimming pool that's actually a water hazard, and then the useful subplot between Lincoln and Ronnie Ann happens. Thank you, episode. This needed to happen. We totally needed to interrupt our main plot for this. After we touch back on Leni complaining about the bathroom for 5 seconds, we go back to Lincoln and Ronnie Ann and then Lynn Sr. and Lola. That's 2 useless subplots in a row. Come on, did the show not have enough story for their story?
Here we've got a great selection of T's, and T's.
I'm starting to wish the subplot was the main plot. Can I invalidate all my criticisms? Lori likes Fairway more than ever now. This makes Leni upset, and she laments on her failure to Lily. Buckle up, losers, because this is where the episode shits itself. Leni gets... hear it yourself.
But what if Fairway didn't want Lori to go to it?
So she dresses like Lori and tries to screw up on purpose. You might be thinking, oh Carmen, she's supposed to be in the wrong. Well, just you wait. Naturally, because the structure of this episode basically depends on padding, Leni screws up in very wacky ways. Eventually, Leni goes to Coach Niblick and tries to screw up at golf, but succeeds in padding the episode out. Nitpick, but the ball went into the water, so it's out of play. It can't be put back into play just because a frog put it into the hole. Indeed, Leni lands a great hole-in-one. She's failing! Comically. Eventually, Leni starts failing successfully, and finally succeeds at getting Niblick to rescind her scholarship offer. Now it's about to go down. Leni is about to go home when Lori goes to her and reminds us that with a good conversation, this episode could have been 10 minutes shorter. She starts talking about arrangements she made.
I was thinking we can set up a time to chat on the phone every night so we can still do our magazine quizzes together.
Obvious arrangements that she could have arranged if, say, a certain someone decided to go to Lori about her problems, like I said before. Then Leni lets the truth come out.
Pretended to be you, and I lost your golf scholarship.
What?
Alright, here's the main problem with the episode. Lori is too forgiving. This is really the only time it's been justified to act like season 1 bitch Lori and beat her ass with a breadstick. For all you know, your scholarship is gone forever. Your sister offers the most trite, selfish explanation possible, and you forgive her just like that? Have some spine, goddamn. Anyways, now it's time to make up for it. Lori and Leni run off to Coach Niblick, and the truth goes with them. Leni explains that she threw away Lori's scholarship for selfish reasons and then apologizes.
The person you saw playing golf earlier wasn't Lori.
What?
It was me, her sister Leni.
So Lori gets her scholarship back. Now, here's where the episode drowns in its own shit. It has one last chance to give Leni proper punishment. Let's see how they do it.
I don't blame you. When my sister was off to university, I popped the tires on her car in the hopes it might stop her from leaving.
Wow, instead of Leni being told off for what she did, Niblick was like,
It's all good, man.
like this is something to fondly reminisce about. Not once suggesting that this is something not to be done. If you don't get it, well, here's a redo of the scene. I'm sorry I bullied someone and stole their lunch. Nah, it's fine. When I was your age, I did the same thing. No detention. Niblick could have shared his story to let Leni know that he understands where she's coming from, but that she went about things the wrong way. That's not what happened, and the episode is worse off as a result. Thanks for watching, everyone.